Alright, so it's actually kind of a brighter evening. I don't know. I mean, everything will still contrast, I think, well. So, go ahead and push this forward. But, yeah, so we're comparing the ATPIAL-C, my least favorite IR emitter, lamb, whatever, a DBAL-A3, and a Wilcox Raid Xe. So, anyway, flip my night vision down. Those noises are my dog chewing on sticks. Yay. Alright, so we're going to start off here with the we're going to do the ATPIAL and the DBAL first. So they're both going to be in just low power laser mode, right? So ATPIAL on the left. Oh, what's going on? Oh, it's program mode. There we go. Okay. ATPIAL on the left there. DBAL on the right. Not a lot of difference, really. I thought there would be more than that, but there's not. So we'll go ahead and kick it up to the next level. I think the high power is where we'll really see a difference. So, which these are the ATPIAL-C and the DBAL are both civilian level. The Raid is full power, full power. So here's the ATPIAL-C. It's not terrible, but you know, it definitely. It's like there's splotches. I don't know why it's fading in the corners, but whatever. And then here's the DBAL. Now, that's real weak, actually, comparing the two. However, let me dial the DBAL down. Make it more focused. So there we go. So, the DBAL, smaller circle. Honestly, not as bright there. But, let's see how it gets in the high power, but I am a little surprised by that. So, moving to the next on each. Full power laser. Full power laser. Again, about the same. So, I don't know, maybe I need to recant my Don't Buy an ATPIAL-C video. Kick it to the next notch here, which is going to be spot only. So spot only. So yeah, there the full power of that of the DBAL is definitely better than the ATPIAL, a little weaker. Now let's dial the DBAL up in width or diameter of the circle to full, and I would say it's still better, right? So I'd say it's about as good, and maybe not quite as good, but now let's dial it in about halfway. So yeah, I would say that DBAL is getting a little better. Dial it in a little more. Yeah, I'd say the DBAL is probably brighter. It's PEC, DBAL, PEC, DBAL. So PEC, DBAL, PEC, DBAL, and the DBAL edges that a little bit. So now let's put them both to full power. PEC, DBAL. Oh, they're really similar. So now it may be further distance is where we're going to see the DBAL shine, but okay, at the end of the day, that's what it is. So, now, right, we're going to go to the Raid. I'm going to start the DBAL over. I'm not even going to compare the Raid to, actually, first, I want to see the PEC, so we're going PEC only. So this will be program laser. So that's the laser. I would say that's brighter. No, it's about the same. There's the Petri dish. See, I kind of like my suspicion. I don't think there's really any difference for the ATPIAL-C. I keep saying PEC. The ATPIAL-C from low to high. I think they literally just didn't do anything when they made this motherfucker. So in retrospect, the DBAL, here we have a laser on low. Oh, too far. Laser on low. Laser on high. Laser on high. Laser on low. Looks pretty close. But here is the wonderful Petri dish on low. There's on high. So as far as the Illuminator, there's definitely more coming from the high setting. But again, now let's compare this to the Raid. So now we got DBAL on the left. Let me get everybody in their first setting here. DBAL on the left now, and Raid. What are we doing? Raid on the right. So DBAL left. DBAL, Raid. This is in the low. So the Raid's already pushing out a little bit more, which this may not be totally apples to apples because the Raid's a full power. So I don't know if they changed the adjustments where the low is a little higher than the normal low and the high is, I mean, I would assume so. I don't know how they do it. So anyway, but here's the two low settings with the laser. Now we'll jump to the dual laser and spot, which, okay, so DBAL on the left and Wilcox on the right. Oop, and they do spot by itself, so I'll actually skip that setting. And here we have laser with the spot. Holy shit, that is so much better. Like, not even in question. Like, here, let me try to make the DBAL brighter by tightening that beam pattern, and I will widen the Wilcox pattern. So there's as fucking tight as I can go. Oh, I went the wrong way with the Wilcox. Maybe I did with the DBAL too. So that's the Wilcox spread out as far as possible. I mean, it just destroys the DBAL. Let me try to... Maybe I went the wrong way in the DBAL. Nope, definitely didn't. So yeah, even in low power, the full power Wilcox just destroys the DBAL. So, yeah. So now, although there's hardly a point, we'll go to the full power settings. So, we've got full power, DBAL, granted again, it is civilian, and then the mall. Holy shit. I think it's clear which one is which. So, that's cool. Now, again, as if there's hardly a point, we will go to the next settings. So it's going to be Illuminator only. So, cool. Now let's kind of tighten these up, make them a little closer. So DBAL is going to be a little tighter, and then the Wilcox will be a little tighter. So DBAL, that's not bad on bright. There's the Wilcox. Let's kind of widen that up a little bit. Still, yeah. It just... Again, we're talking full power, right? So I think honestly, what I'm looking at... Let's go to the next setting, and then I'll do my little plan. Okay, so there is DBAL and the Raid. Jesus Christ. Dial the raid down even. Goddamn. Alright. So, moving on from there, I want to try something else. So we're dual there, spot, laser. Alright, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the raid. I'm gonna compare the low power raid settings to the high power DBAL. So we got DBAL high power laser on the left and Wilcox low power on the right. Okay. Look pretty similar, honestly. So again, now I'll probably try to do a test like this at 300 or something yards, but it just wasn't feasible at this time. So, plus this is a little experiment, so this may not even make it into a video, who knows. A spot, low power spot. Let me dial up the Wilcox's diameter. So the Wilcox is definitely throwing more. I mean, there's the DBAL. It's pretty good, but this is the high setting, right? Whereas this is Wilcox's low setting. It's still beating it out. So, what the hell is that? I don't know what that is. That's weird. I think it was a raccoon. My dog would have gone after it, so who knows. Anyway, so now let's go to the full power dual on the DBAL and the low power dual on the Wilcox. So DBAL left, Wilcox right. You know, again, the lasers are pretty similar, but it's definitely throwing a better beam. So, you know, one day I might have a maul I can do something similar to, but for now, this is what you get. I'm not really sure what other testing I want to do. Maybe a visible laser, which is going to be bright as shit. So high power visible laser. Let's see them puppies. Oh, it's actually a beam. About 2 beams. Although to the naked eye there's also a beam. And my dog is wondering what is going on. Anyway, I'm just screwing with my dog now. Anyway, I think that's all the testing I have. I will talk to you guys later.